It's Friday the 13th, and all the grimness of that concept. And there's a wave of anti-Semitism, a wave of actions going around the world. There was a person working in an embassy in Beijing who was attacked. There's a teacher who has been killed. 2 other people attacked in Gambetta High School in the city of Arras in northern France. And the person who attacked them was screaming, Allahu Akbar. It's really shocking. The person who was killed was a French language teacher. Another teacher was injured, and a security guard who came forward to protect others, and without doubt saved many lives. The person who did the attacking was a Russian national called Mohammed Mugovchuk, a Chechen Russian national, known to the security services for his involvement with radical Islam, a former pupil of the school. It's really shocking. I'm afraid it's not. I'm afraid we're going to hear of other examples of abuse. There was a story of the people tearing down leaflets outside Mornington Crescent. A mild instance of anti-Semitism, but anti-Semitism nevertheless, and just nastiness, a level of viciousness which is unnecessary. People are hurting, and hurting on both sides of this conflict, and we should, instead of fighting one another, we should be reaching out and helping one another to survive this pain, and the international community should be reaching out to find solutions, rather than so readily condemning this side, condemning that side. We should be working together. The starting point is to recognize that there is a difference between the Palestinians and Hamas, that Hamas is not a democratic organization, that Hamas may be the governing power in Gaza, but it hasn't stood for any elections in 17 odd years. That's not democracy, that's dictatorship. And now the Israeli command is saying, leave Gaza, go to the south. Well, I don't approve, but the Hamas terrorists are forcing their citizens to stay in the knowledge that they may well be attacked and killed. Oh, well, you will go to heaven. You will be a martyr. We will display your body in the television. We will use you as propaganda. This isn't what a government is there to do. A government is there to protect its people, not to endanger their lives. In everything that Hamas does, it demonstrates what an appalling organization it actually is. In everything. This is not an organization predicated on religious belief. This is not an organization predicated on democracy. This is an organization which has demonstrated in the last week that it is a terrorist organization, absolutely, that it enjoys causing terror. It celebrates terror. And it must be resisted, it must be condemned. And I hope Israel is not going to raze Gaza to the ground. I really hope that's not what is planned. But at the same time, I hope that the ordinary Gazan citizens can leave Gaza, can get out and get behind the Wadi and into safety, relative safety. This is a horrible scenario.